So that was important for somebody. Justice card in reverse and the Ten of Swords. I think we're going to wrap this up here pretty soon. This was like a side message. Yeah. For some of you, you're waiting for some kind of decision to be made, for somebody to receive their justice, essentially. I don't know what that's about, but some of you, what's got you caught up in your head is some kind, whatever this betrayal had to do. Perhaps you have pressed charges against, and this is not legal or advice at all, or anything like that, okay? Nor is the financial or business advice at all, okay? This is just what I'm picking up in the cards. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, so some of you might have had to prosecute this person because I'm seeing a lot of legal cards here, again with the betrayal and the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice. Some of you might actually, I'm picking up on a very side group. Unfortunately there's somebody here who did betray somebody, and you are waiting for your justice, and it's keeping you up at night. Is there anything we can tell that person? Curandera of air. Look at your actions. Look at how you may have been cold, calculated, and strategic in the most toxic of ways. If you want to talk about devil mind, Spirit's come through very stern. They, for some reason, have allowed you to be in this reading today. I said very strong parameters, so the fact that you're here, there's something you needed to learn today. Because the King of Swords in reverse is, to be honest, toxic AF, just like the King of Cups in reverse, just like the Emperor in reverse. So if you cause this kind of harm to somebody, judgment is upon you. Because remember, the Awakening card and the Judgment card isn't just about transformations. It's also about Spirit looking at you and what you have done. It can also represent you receiving your justice. Perhaps this group thinks that they've got away with something, and they're talking about it. I just picked up, oh, Spirit's going to call you out, darling. You might want to leave. In fact, I will escort you. Now, back to the group we were talking about here. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is not a path to take. I think it's saying don't... I know this may be hard. You may be, for whatever reason, waiting for some kind of justice. But remember, don't ever wait. Don't ever stagnate yourself because of what other people may want to do with their lives or don't do, or the law or procedures. If you know how to do something and you're being integral about it, do it. Don't wait. Yeah, Tower in reverse. Don't cause yourself more Tower moments, okay? For some of you, you are stuck in the middle of a Tower moment. Perhaps this is what caused your awakening, whatever side you may be on. You could be waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. What is this about, Spirit? Ten of Wands. You're waiting for the burdens to either lift or to relieve yourself. Some of you need to drop your burdens, whatever that may mean, emotional, physical, whatever. You're done carrying them. They're not yours to carry. Perhaps some of you got caught up in somebody else's Tower moment. It could be this Nine of Wands, wounded warrior figure. Or perhaps for some reason you had empathy for this person that betrayed you, because some of you already made the choice to go backwards with somebody who caused you harm, whether it was the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, or was this King of Cups in reverse. Perhaps it was an elder parent or grandparent, or again, mentor. I'm sensing very strong masculine here. Somebody who really effed up, and they are going to receive their karma, and perhaps you have such strong empathy that you are still in their energy because you feel bad for them for some reason. And I mean, that's great that you have a big heart, but Spirit's telling you, unless you want to take on their fortune, it's time to go another way. Yeah, because this will only lead to more of your peace being stolen from you. Okay, so Six of Swords in reverse. That's usually upright, and I just got chills, so it hits somebody, metaphorically, of course. This is about spirit guiding you to calmer waters, to also being in that transitionary phase after a hard time where you are receiving peace and healing, and you have support, you have balance available. If you make this person's epic failures and betrayal your burden, you lose your peace. Not only do you lose this new path, this new abundance, this new whatever, whoever, whichever group this is resonating with, you're asking for trouble. And you have officially, now Spirit is putting judgment upon you to see what you choose. Judgment isn't always about, are you going to be a good person or a bad person? It's, are you going to accept your blessings, or are you going to continue with an old mindset that kept you stuck, that limits your ability to be abundant? And again, abundant is not just money. It's about a state of being. It's about who you are in your soul. It's about what you have around you, who you have around you, and whatever you have on the inside is what you have on the outside. So if this person is creating burdens, chaos, mental conflict, guess what is going to be created more outside of you? Not just from this person, but through you. You will project that into every aspect of your life. So I feel like some of you just got that, and I think we're going to leave it there. Now, I know, I feel somebody really wanting to know about love here. Okay, and we just pulled the Queen of Wands in reverse. This very much feels like that Nine of Wands character, or the Knight of Wands, because it's the next one below a Queen of Wands, and since this card is in reverse, it can knock it down a peg, so to speak. So like some of you are wondering about this person who's on this spiritual path, but you know that they haven't really graduated to where you're at, right? Oh, someone wants to speak up on this. What can we tell this person or people? The Hierophant. Give it to God. Surrender it. Let it go. Whether that's to manifest a new beginning with somebody new who's going to be on your level, or just to invest further in yourself and what you're co-creating with Spirit, okay? So again, this was a different group who's dealing with this fiery energy, this non-committal, short attention span, hasty, impulsive kind of character. Some people might call these the players of the tarot. And on a positive side, some of them are very focused and fiery and really into whatever they're creating. And maybe that makes them a little selfish. And that's fine. That's their path. But it doesn't have to be yours. Yeah, we just pulled the Adelita of Water. That's the Knight of Cups. There's something else you can give your cup of love to. What is it, Spirit? Whoa. The Empress in reverse. Apparently you need to give love to yourself. You need to give love to yourself. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. Focus on ways that maybe you have isolated yourself in the past, that has not made you feel comfortable in your surroundings, that has not made you feel like you can create and be abundant. Give yourself the kind of love that you want to give someone else first. And when you've done that, I feel like you're going to be able to go forward and find a new union. What does Spirit have to say about that? Yeah, Four of Swords. It's telling you to rest, to meditate, to heal from what you have been through. I know that's not the most exciting news, but Spirit really didn't want to talk about love today. I don't know what to tell you. And I can tell that someone's lost interest in this because I'm starting to lose my voice. That's all good. We're at past an hour and a half, and we just pulled the High of Earth. So yet again, focusing on that little bit of work that for some of you who are still here that were more feminine in this reading, that were thinking of going back to school or starting a new skill or hobby or project that's going to lead you to abundance. Again, this is bringing the focus back to that energy. Now remember, I'm going to give this little astro tip